Alrighty, hello, and welcome back to Thronebreaker. Now, I think last time I left, I might have forgotten to unmute my mic, which is a classic move. I'll often do that occasionally, where, I'll mute my mic for some reason, probably because I'm shuffling around, or, I'm going to grab something, or mayhaps I'm coughing even. And then, I'll go to unmute my mic and keep talking, and then maybe sometimes I'll not hit the button right, or I will, you know, just like mess something up. Sometimes I'll just even forget to hit it. But yeah, so just wanted to say sorry about that. And now I'm currently wandering around trying to see if I can have my army not be so upset with me. Yeah, also, last time I was playing this game, I was super tired. And I've now since slept, but I don't know. It was a pretty refreshing sleep for the most part, but just like, I don't know, my eyes are just heavy. So, for now, we're gonna head up here. Just gonna ignore that shit. And yeah, no, I can't be fucked to go all the way up there. It's not gonna happen. Hmm. So, let's see, with the new cards I got. Hmm. Okay, that's not a blitz card. Interesting. Hmm. Hey, what's this blood card do? Look at 5 cards from your deck and play 2, then discard the rest. Hmm. Interesting. Got a little stuck there. Alright, this is like a fight or something.
Gazing towards the horizon, Neve noticed a dark shape outlined against the mantle of snow that lay on the ground.
I've already been through this, so if nobody minds, I'm just gonna skip it on over. Alright. Interesting.
The ruins! From there they come! Drive them back!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Ah!
Left, right, left, right.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
I'm surprised I was able to play Isabel.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow,
Fucker.
and a time to die.
You literal fucking bastard, man. You're sick in the head.
Again and again and again.
Well.
Give me a target.
Oh. Fucking prick.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Aye. Our ballista, your command.
So you get for betraying me.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
Greetings. What is it?
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
My pain serves a purpose.
Alright, just gotta beat you now.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
You mad? Don't shake that! one before any others show up.
As soon as the fight was done, Mirko Vidmar ran towards a crate that stood on a pedestal, slipping on the now bloody floor. When the dwarf lifted the lid, precious stones spilled out.
Your heirloom? This?
Asked the Queen, rather puzzled.
I thought a pipe that belonged to your grandfather more likely.
Seems to me Brother Mirko wasn't wholly candid with us. This here's no heirloom, no family souvenir. It's the treasure trove of Clan Vidmar. We thought it gone for good.
Pressed for the truth, Mirko admitted no family sentiment had prompted this expedition. The dwarf had planned to leave Mahakam and start a new life among humans. Yet he did not wish to do so without sizable capital.
I can't stand to stay here a moment longer. The days, all of them, they're identical. Rise with the first cockscrow, march in double file to the latrine, crap on command, 12 hours down the shaft and home to sleep.
Mirko complained.
Want a wifey? Put in an application. In triplicate. Care to snip your beard? Elders got to approve it. You want to add buttermilk, not cream, to your mushroom soup? Clan council's got to debate it. How's a dwarf not to get barmy?
I understand the lad, no two ways about it.
Gabor sighed.
But I feel it's my duty to remind yous that what Mirko's going and doing here, well, there are laws. Treasure's due the Elder-in-Chief, not to Mirko, that's one. Second, any dwarf that wants to leave Mahakam can't take nothing but his breeches, his dixie, and his coat. So, brief like, consider well afore you make your decision, Your Grace.
Oh, you can keep it for yourself. I was like, can I keep it? I want it. No, I'm gonna be
I
nice.
sympathize, Mirko.
Said Neve.
But I'm a crowned head. I must decline. National interest requires I show the greatest possible care for my relations with Elder-in-Chief Hoog. Yet in aiding you, I could sour those greatly. I shall return the treasure to him, I must. While you do what you will.
Mirko Vidmar swore under his breath, then jostled his way through the Lyrian infantry and into the mountains, towards human lands.
I mean, Brewer Hoog is already pissed at me, probably for letting the Rivians go and then also attacking Nilfgaard. So that's 2 strikes at least. I might have a third, hopefully. I'm avoiding the third by doing this. Or at the very
The
least, I'd be
Lyrians
like,
rode a narrow, winding path along the rocky ridge. To one side were ice-covered boulders, to the other, a chasm hundreds of feet deep.
They could have at least erected some barriers.
Complained Gascon, knocking snow from his cap.
Got plans for that.
Gabor said.
Just need to decide how high to make them.
What?
Think. Should they be the height of your average dwarf or a human? The debate's gone on for 20 years. On the one hand, you've got...
Gabor did not finish his discursion. He was interrupted by the Baba Ghazi that jumped down from the rocks.
Archers, shoot! Aim for underbelly!
Neve's soldiers made quick work of the lone monster. But the sound of battle spooked the horses harnessed to one of her wagons.
Whoa there! Whoa, damn it!
The driver tried to rein in the animals, but could not. They dragged him into the chasm along with his cart and the soldiers riding him. They landed a few dozen feet below on a rocky outcropping. A moment later, Baba Ghazis swarmed everywhere.
Did you see how they fared? Anyone left alive?
Asked Neve, leaning over the cliff edge.
Worry more about their cargo.
Gascon replied.
They were also carrying chests of gold.
Blast. We can't get down there. Too steep and the snow keeps falling.
We can lower ourselves down a line. But without armor, shields, or heavy weapons, otherwise it will snap.
And the Baba Ghazis?
The Queen said, brow raised.
We shan't kill them with daggers. They're too thick of armor.
We'll have to try. Or continue on our way.
I'm not letting these fucking things kill my men and take my gold.
You only live once.
Neve sighed.
Gascon, round up some volunteers and let us move out.
Moments later, the Queen was lowering herself down a line straight towards the gaping maw of a Baba Ghazi. Her only armor, a woolen shirt.
Ho ho. Maeve's parents long refused their noble-born daughter lessons in the art of the sword, yet nevertheless did she train in secret, wearing a blouse instead of armor, a kitchen knife in place of a sword, imitating the maneuvers she witnessed at knightly tournaments. Now, forced to fight without proper equipment, her childhood exercises were proved more useful to her than she could have ever imagined. Wow. Alright. Let's keep you. Maybe get rid of you. Black Raven?
Careful! No one try to be a hero!
Again and again and again.
Okay, cool. I did just try to do that. Oh well.
Get it to work. Watch your heads!
Our ballista, your command.
Okay, so why did that happen? Like, why did the cards just go over to the other side with nothing I could do about it?
Careful! No one try to be a hero!
Oh, okay, I have to constantly do damage. That's super cool.
Again and again and again.
Okay.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Catch!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Ah, slippery up here, and it's a bloody long way down.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
Aye.
Game, you're really fucking me.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Ah, should have listened to me, old lady.
Now we fucking
Lyria!
get one arbalist.
One bolt's all I need.
Left, right, left, right.
For genocide, Your Majesty!
Again and again.
Company! Forward march!
Eh. There we go.
Bereft of sword and shield, Meve could not withstand a single blow. She thus danced atop the frozen snow, deftly dodging the Barbegazi's lightning-fast strikes, while delivering but a few well-aimed hits of her own, to their eyes, ears, and gaping jaws. When the last monster fell lifeless to the ground, Meve walked up to the shattered wagon. The soldiers it had carried were bruised, frostbitten, but alive.
Your Grace, we were sure you'd leave us.
A good ruler never abandons her folk.
Nor her goal.
Gascon interjected, while securing a rope to a chest. Soon enough, all were safely back on the path. The admiration Meve saw in her soldiers' eyes was in itself sufficient reward for her difficult battle.
No. Okay, I'm glad that happened. I was kind of afraid when I walked into that.
Mantle of fresh snow today. Got a blow before too long. Bring a rush down.
I was afraid it was just gonna be like one of those like events that just happen. It's just like, oh, like a bunch of people died. But no, instead I was able to get in there and save. Alright. Let's fight. I need that loot. The fact that Elder Bruverhoog had finished spring cleaning did not mean that passage was safe. Off the beaten track, amidst icy, windswept ruins, beasts yet skulked, eager to ambush naive travelers who strayed too far from the road. Well, they both reckless and shrewd vampires do not let any soldiers get seized and use your leader's ability. Okay, well that guy already got seized. Okay. Seize the highest unit on the opposite row and move it to your line. Alright. What? Yeah. Alright, that's a nice simple little puzzle. I like that. Pretty simple, but you know. We'll take a simple, easy puzzle over one that frustrates me. What was that thing I just picked up?
It's up a Shilemar's ass. Braving the snow in those mega courts, are ye? Truly. Thought yourselves here for a spell afore moving on.
Damn, I knew he was gonna give me something. I didn't realize it was gonna be morale. Mindful of the intensifying snowstorm, Meve halted the march at a roadside inn by the name of Stone Hearth. Waiting for a turn in the weather, Meve bided her time by playing a round of Gwent, the innkeeper. It appeared the residents of Mahakam played by a set of rules different from what humans were accustomed to in the lowlands. Joy the Stone's Hearth resident hero, Garth Rockstew, units whose armor is reduced to 0 should draw a card. I gotta say, this is pretty cute. I quite like this. Alright. Mana, cost 1, deploy, draw a card. Order, either damage the hero by Golden Duke's power, force Golden Drake. Force Golden Drake and make it damage each other by their own power. Deploy, draw Pirate from your deck. Order, either damage the enemy hero by Parafield. Okay.
Frickin' right!
Okay. Hey, I got Roach. Roaches, the pirate.
Oh, got a bad case of rower's back.
I am here to lend a helping hand.
That's alright. So let's see, I got 5 on me.
Yes, Dwan? Some things cannot be forgiven.
Oh.
Your wish, my duty.
Aha. Blizzard. I don't know.
Welcome to me inn. We've many folk today, but there's always room enough for more. Good to see you again. We've many folk today.
Nah. Well, that's a cute little reference. Let's see, what does Blizzard do? Spawn and play 2 random trinkets. Ooh. That's an interesting one. Oh, alright. Just gonna steal this kid's inheritance. Suddenly, a piercing shriek came from above. Giving no chance to react, a large creature swooped down from the sky and plucked up an unfortunate infantryman. His blood would splatter across the snow, leaving a crimson trail, straight to the beast's nest. Alright. Well, I done fucked up a little bit.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I smell a leak.
Oh.
My scars? No, they don't hurt.
Oh, I see. He can play any card now, but if he plays a blitz card, then you get to draw 2 cards. Okay. That is pretty useful.
For Demavend!
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Left, right, left, right.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
God's blast it! My breastplate chafes.
It's not too late to walk away.
Oh shit, kinda forgot that this was a regular battle. Well, let's see if I can still win. I probably still can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay.
Again and again and again.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Now, you might think me a fool for playing the card that it's gonna spawn more harpies, but you see, it's usually best to have a million harpies on the enemy side than whatever cards that they can actually play. Yeah, I'm just gonna murder you.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Company! Forward march!
Arbalista, your command. Armor ward, sir.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage. Greetings. What is it?
Nah. I didn't realize I had the thing back. Oh well. Definitely think I've won. Alright, go on. Play your last two measly little cards. Let's see what they do for you. Wow. Really done did try. Oh, wow. Also, sorry to cut out all the music and stuff. Just wanted to check something real quick. Surprised to find 4 people watching me. It's kind of interesting. I was just about to go on a tangent about like a different video game, but now I'm not sure if I want to.
The Lyrians ascended the highest section of the Mahakam range. Snow crunched under their boots, cold air stung their lungs, and the wind snapped at their cloaks. Meve wiped sweat from her brow and turned to Reynard.
There! By the rocks! We shall...
The rest of her words were drowned out by a powerful blast. The entire mountain rumbled with a low, vibrating roar. The sound grew louder, echoing off the rocks, splitting their ears. The Lyrians looked around, disoriented. Few heard Gabor's warning.
Dinna just stand there! Get behind a rock! Quick! Hurry!
Meve followed the dwarf's gaze and cried out in terror. The snow stuck to the mountainside had started to slide down the slope, sending up mists of icy dust. Before she could react, the white torrent knocked her to her knees, crushing her and smothering her into the ground. All she felt after that was all-encompassing cold and fear. Meve survived. The dwarves who ran to the Lyrians' rescue dug her out of the snow in time. Some of her soldiers were not so lucky. The queen looked at their bodies, blue, frozen. Next to them lay dead horses, demolished wagons. The losses were enormous. Meve wiped her cheek. Her tears burned her frozen skin. Gabor spoke a while with the leader of the Mahakam Guard Patrol that had come to their rescue. His face was dour.
What? What have you learned?
I'll tell you all in good time. First, you need a warm drink, good victuals.
No, Gabor. I need to find out what in blazes happened here.
Well, it was an avalanche.
Of course it was an avalanche. I'm no fool. But what caused it? What was that noise?
Signal horns. Ours.
So you brought this snow down on us? Dwarves!
Well, aye, but, unawares.
Explain, in brief.
See, we clean our mount regularly. The way men folk shovel snow off their roofs. Otherwise, the whole shebang would come tumbling down on our heads. When snow's gathered deep enough, we blast our horns to cause a controlled avalanche. Then we need to, sweep up a wee bit and the road's safe.
All well and good, but why did you decide to clean up right as I was passing through?
I'm wondering that myself. Schedule says next cleaning should have been a week from now. But someone asked the route to be cleared earlier.
Who?
Meve, I'll tell you. But first, promise you'll...
Who?
Hey. Ovain ep Glenvog. The Nilfgaardian emissary. Think it were meant as revenge for attacking their caravan.
The bastard. Reynard! Reynard!
Wait! Wait! I understand you're a wee bit upset, you've every right. But you'll never prove Ovain meant you harm. The sly weasel will make sure he didn't dirty his own paws.
I've no such scruples. I'll find him and kill him.
And then? How'd you tell that tale to Bruva? Meve, you're justly taught, but for the love, just this once, let it go. Or you'll leave Mahakam with near a scrap to show for it.
Moments later, Scouts reported Ovain was camped to the north of the accident site. Meve had to decide how much she was willing to risk to get her revenge on the Imperial emissary.
Ooh. Oh my.
There, milady,
whispered one of the scouts.
Left of the path.
Meve squinted. The Nilfgaardians had taken shelter from the falling snow under a rocky outcropping. The smell of roasting meat wafted from their campfire, and echoes of laughter could be heard. The black-clad soldiers had reason to celebrate. They had just decimated Meve's company without even drawing their weapons. Meve's gaze caught something else. A metal container into which the Nilfgaardians tossed bones once they'd been gnawed clean. It looked strangely familiar. Only after a moment did the Queen understand it was an overturned Lyrian helmet dug out of the snowy grave of one of her men.
The Horsons.
Meve hissed.
They'll pay for this.
Meve, asking you last time, keep a cool head,
whispered Gabor.
You want vengeance? I get it. But think of the cost. If so much as a hair gets plucked from Ovain's head, Bruver will never forgive you, and you can kiss any hope of aid goodbye.
Silence followed, finally to be broken by one of the scouts.
Milady, what's the order? Do we attack?
Fuck Nilfgaard.
Await my signal.
The Queen stepped out from behind the rocks,
Imperialist
put a hand to her
fucks.
mouth, and yelled,
Ovain! Ovain at Clenbog!
All laughter stopped in the Nilfgaardian camp. Moments later, a sumptuously dressed man stepped in front of the wagons. He wiped a thick sauce from his lips, then bowed with an exaggerated courtly flourish.
Queen, my condolences. That avalanche. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events.
The mountains can be unpredictable.
Meve said with a shrug.
Accidents can happen at any time.
Oh, yes?
Even right now.
Meve leapt towards the emissary, placed two hands on his neck, and hurled him into a rock with all her might. The Nilfgaardian's head slammed against the stone, and his skull crumpled with a sickening crack. He fell to the ground and writhed a few final tremors.
Attack!
Meve roared.
Take no prisoners!
Holy shit, that was fucking brutal. Man, I love Meve. Meve is the best. Also, I'm gonna turn this off since it's distracting me. And unfortunate. But, oh, whoops, forgot to read the thing. Alright. Alright, cool.
Left, right, left, right.
Take no prisoners.
Holy shit.
My stomach's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Brutally killing these guys.
This could hurt.
Arbalist at your command.
Life is mine now.
Again and again and again.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
I don't know what sort of Meve I'm playing. I think the very first time I played this game, you know, just kind of making all the decisions I would. Like, towards the end of the game, like, Nilfgaard was absolutely terrified of me. And like, you know, it was like, they told tales of Queen Mead the Merciless, who fucking
Wise
killed
choice.
everyone, and I think I'm probably gonna get that again. It's
My
such
pain
a
serves
fucking
a
power
purpose.
move to go, oh hey, yeah, hey, accidents can happen all the
Watch
time,
your
pal.
heads.
Like one right now, and then fucking throwing a dude into a rock. That's amazing.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Alright.
What? Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
He's probably just gonna go for his spell. Yep. Saw that coming from a mile away.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Now, how did that incantation go?
A little rude.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Aye. Should have listened to the old lady.
God's blast it. My breastplate.
Of course, as you wish, master. One bolt.
Ah, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Just kill you.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Order will triumph. It must triumph. Praise be to the great sun!
We should not have done this.
Meve showed no mercy for the Nilfgaardians in Ove Nep Clenvog's camp. All would share their leader's fate. And the dwarves? As predicted, they were outraged by Meve's open attack on the Nilfgaardian emissary. Bruva Hoog suddenly called for a council of the clan elders. They debated what to do with the Lyrians for a long time. The elders, outraged the Queen had once again defied their principle of neutrality, levied a punishing financial penalty, and threatened another such incident would result in a lifetime ban from entering the Dwarven Kingdom.
Oh, that's alright. Hey man, I got my revenge. I'm okay with that.
While passing the mining settlement of Kolstock, Meve heard the sounds of battle.
Hey-ho! Into the fray, lad!
Expecting she would see monsters swarming dwarves, the queen set off at a gallop to the rescue. Her braid blew about in the wind like a banner, showing her men in which direction to attack. The dwarves she saw, however, were not engaged in a battle against Shaelmars and Barbigazes. No, they were going at one another. Luckily, no weapons had yet been drawn, but given that dwarves have hands the size of bread loaves, this did not necessarily mean there would be no deaths.
Oi, lads!
Roared Gabor Zigrin.
What's this foolishness? Calm the hell down, damn it!
Gabor's intervention proved successful. The dwarves limited themselves to verbal jousting. Meave, who was no stranger to barrack room talk, nonetheless turned crimson at the dwarves' cursing. Piecing together the obscenities, Meave concluded they were debating an old quarrel about the height of a certain mountain, or rather of the twin peaks atop it. One of them lay in the territory of Clan Dahlberg, while the other in the Hoogs land. Each family felt their peak was the highest, all measurements indicating the contrary being total fabrications.
Queen?
Started Gabor, nervously chewing his moustache.
They're asking if you, as yin impartial and a fair-minded wench to boot, wouldn't wish to settle their idiot squabble once and for all?
Meave knew well that this type of age-old quarrel could easily end in bloodshed, so she resolved to help. Representatives of the two clans gave her a strange mechanism she was to use to measure elevation. All that was left was for the Queen to button her coat up to the neck and scale the twin peaks.
Time to end this delicate feud, once and for all. Time to end this delicate...
Alright. Well,
when she and her force had travelled half the way to the first, she heard a long roar that made snow shells detach and descend. Without waiting for her scouts to return with reports, Meave drew her sword.
Fighting on a steep mountain slope is no easy task. The Lyrians struggled to find solid footing in snow, propped up by their spears, their eyes squinting under ice-speckled brows, whereas the beasts they moved with ease, leaping from rock to rock, long talons scraping menacingly against the stone. Alright. Yeah, get rid of you. Pretty good first hand.
Eyes up, lads! They're flying straight for us!
Army's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right, left, right.
Alright.
Lyria! One boat's all I need.
Again and again and again.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
To see which mountain is bigger.
Quite the clever little contraption they gave us. Work of a gnome, of course.
This was not the
If
card
anyone
I needed.
asks, you've not seen me.
Ah. Probably not a bad idea to do that.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
As ordered.
Watch your heads!
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
That, okay. That's unfortunate.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Nope.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Give me a target. Aye. Arbalist at your command. Should have listened to me, old lady. This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Prepare to fight, if you've any honor. I fear not, for faith guides me.
I am just gonna keep going to get the max amount that I can.
Take those measurements and let's be gone from this place.
The Lyrians managed to repel the monsters and reach both peaks. Upon each, Meve ordered her men to take the measurements. While waiting, she admired the breathtaking view of the Mahakaman Massif. The dwarven contraption left no room for doubt. The peak within the Dahlberg clan territory was 2 feet higher than that within Hoog territory. Gabor was clearly displeased with the results.
Damn it all! I'd hoped you'd prove Brewer's clan was in the right. He'd have been content to see the Dahlbergs knocked down a peg or two, and possibly he'd have been more inclined to help you,
said the dwarf in frustration. Then, after a pause, he added,
Although, only you saw what the device showed, Queen. Perhaps you could, recalibrate the results a wee bit?
'Tis most lowly and ignoble.
Ake cried out in protest.
A knight his honor would never stain with such a lie.
I'll give the true measurements.
To lie would be simple, true.
Said Meve.
Yet to forget the matter would be so much harder. No, Gabor, I shall tell the truth.
The Queen's tone made it clear the discussion was over. Gabor let the matter lie, and Meve's force began its descent down the mountainside.
You know, if Bruverhoog decides not to help me after all, it's fine, I'll make do.
The dwarves of both clans had been waiting with bated breath for the expedition's return and report. As soon as Meve announced the results, the Dahlbergs rolled barrels of beer out into the square and began to celebrate. Naturally, the Hoogs were disappointed, yet they accepted Meve's results as final. At last, they had come to trust her.
Aww. Oh, I did the right thing, and I was rewarded for it.
Dalbert are the dwarves we need. Every hoogs are dunderheed. Dalbert are the dwarves we need.
Well, I don't know about all this racism, but, you know, or familyism, I don't know. It's all nonsensical. It's just fucking dumb. I'm from this place, you're from that place. My place is better than your place. No, it's fucking not. Shut up.
Oh, snotters are frozen solid. Not just those in my beard. Why, got my nose too.
I know, it all sucks. I mean, some places are better than other places, but you know, it's all subjective.
As Meve neared Langridge, she ordered her bugler to announce her arrival, then retired to her tent to freshen up. Gascon was already inside, awaiting her.
I do not seem to recall summoning you.
In that case, I must tell you to fret not. Nothing wrong with your memory. I've come with no agenda. Spontaneously, call it, to chat.
Then I propose you leave. Just as spontaneously, call it. I must don fresh clothes. I'm to see the Elder soon, and I'd prefer to not smell of horse sweat.
Doubt it'd make much difference to him. And be assured, I know what I speak of. When last we met, I found myself standing downwind of him. A pungent experience.
Well, you were saved the experience of his breath. So pungent I thought I might faint.
Well, to revive you, pinch you awake, I'm sure would be quite a pleasure.
Gascon, I beg your pardon. Ugh, I shall have nightmares now.
Not tonight. For I fear you might not sleep at all. You see, there's something you ought to know. And decidedly before you meet with Bruver. The sites we cleared of beasts, I ferreted a bit. Noted something peculiar. Any notion what it was?
None. The monumental dwarven architecture, perhaps?
Bones, my dear Meve. Dwarven bones. Now, guess what I found on them?
Wait, don't dare give me any hints. Bite marks.
Of course. After all, they'd been gnawed clean of all flesh by monsters. Incidentally making it quite easy to spot other markings. Ones made by axes and swords. To be certain, I showed the bones to our medics, and they confirmed my conclusion.
Meaning what? That the entire clan, the Fuchses,
did not perish due to an invasion of beasts from the depths. The monsters merely ate the bodies and occupied empty homes. Now, I shared my discovery with Gabor, and guess what he did? He panicked. He started to squirm, babble nonsense. I wager my right arm, he's hiding something.
Blast. Overly eager to aid us from the start he was. I might have sent something. I shall have him summoned at once. And I thank you, Gascon. I won't forget this.
Minutes later, Gabor stood before the Queen. At first, he tried to mislead her with evasive answers, but as her pointed questions demolished one clumsy excuse after another, he had to give in.
Hoy. As King Desmond said after a hefty squirt in his hose, we can't sweep this under the rug.
If you think I welcome jests in this moment, you err. My fingers itch to summon the hangman.
Right. So... 'tis true. I misled you. On our clan elder's orders, supposed to make sure you destroyed Burr's Rump and Davor's Abyss thoroughly enough to leave nae a trace.
What? Why? What did they wish to hide?
They was home to the Fuchses, our mortal enemies. They'd been a-boiling our heinies for ages, thumbing their noses, taking what they want when they want, and the Elder-in-Chief didn't gie a ploughing whit. So to stop them, our clan, we did the unpardonable. The Ziggurin elders saw their chance and they...
Gods. So you were responsible for the deaths of all those dwarves?
Me? I didn't raise a finger. Tried to stop them, in fact.
No witnesses survived, meaning you must have murdered the entire clan. How?
Queen, you sure you...
I am. And you should be sure to answer in full, omitting no detail.
A few years back, we got pummeled by a horrendous winter. Stone-breaking frosts, whiteout storms, avalanches. Made travelling a painful form of suicide. Hunger drove beasts out of their dens. Pass was covered in the filth. Got to where they paced right outside the walls. Fuchses fought a hard, bloody fight to keep the critters out of Davar's abyss. Lost near every axe-wielding dwarf they had. Only survivors had to winter at Burr's Rump. Our elders felt such an opportunity wouldn't knock again. After killing the town's meagre guard, they set fire to it and barricaded the gates. They didn't stand a chance.
Bastards. How in the world did the truth go undiscovered?
Once it were over, our dwarves opened the gates. Before they'd lit their pipes, starving beasts came crawling out of the pass. The stank of dead flesh were strong. Zigrins who came back from that never were the same. If you'd only gandered their gaze when they had us all take a vow of silence. And then...
You invented that blarney about primeval monstrosities the Fuchses had awoken by mining too deep. A riveting tale, and one with a moral to boot.
Aye. But the elders worried Brewer would suspect something all the same. That's why they wanted you to destroy all the evidence.
Repugnant. You claim not to have taken part, but neither did you do anything to stop the massacre.
What was I to do exactly? The elders had decided. Nae a dwarf would listen to me.
You might have informed the Elder-in-Chief. The guilty would have been punished.
The guilty? You didn't ken Brewer. He'd punish the whole clan. Women, children, nae exceptions. Maeve, Queen. I'm begging you. He canna ever learn of this. Aye, I want a hack flame too when I think what the elders done. But t'other way it'd bring but more pain and death.
I need to consider what's right. Meanwhile, Gascon, make sure Gabor remains our guest.
Of course. I'll let you know if he so much as rolls his eyes towards an escape route.
Sorry, my apologies. My mic was muted. I didn't realize it was. Yeah, I want to leave. Oh yeah, wasn't it just where I was? Haha. Oh. Alright, now I'm alright with going forward. Then, one last thing to check. Sorry about this, not very entertaining, I know. Oh, I got all the chests, okay. I'm definitely good to go. Alright, here's the part where I'm going to shut up and just let the game play. Yep, continue.
Brewer stood by the bridge like a statue, arms crossed, eyes squinting. Meve sighed inside. She stood little chance of having a pleasant chat.
Elder-in-Chief, sir.
No Sharon and Grayson here, lass. Plowed humans. Always out to fix things, always end up cocking them up. You think you're due glory, do you? Monster Slayer Meve? Patroness of dwarves? Blast it. What do you think? Why didn't I exterminate those beasts myself, eh? Go on, tell me.
For you.
For I didn't want to. For something didn't fit, damn it. So I resolved to not destroy their nests and evidence till I learned the truth of who done it.
Postponed it all those years expressly. Though your subjects were dying.
I didn't need no lectures from the likes of you. Justice must be served. That's worth any price. And I was close. Had leads. And now it's all gone to hell. You flooded Devor's abyss. You brought Boros rump down on itself. And I'll never ken who killed the Fuchses. Understand? Never!
My sincere apologies. I did not know.
Course you didn't. Humans. First they cock it up, then they ask how it works. I'm most eager to give that braid of yours a yank and kick you out beyond the gate. But I canna, for the clans are grateful to you. Fools. Fools. All fools. They've forced me to give you an audience, official-like, with witnesses, all at the foot of Mount Carbon. Come on, then. Time to move on. But I'm going to wring you out so hard you'll wish you never left that Nilfgaardian dungeon.
Bruver set off at a brisk pace, cursing under his breath. The Queen took a deep breath, counted to 5 in her head, and set off after him.
Wanted to hunt monsters, eh? Oh, Elder's furious. Spits flying 10 feet. Let humans neath Carbot. Didn't care if that's wise. Oh, Elder's furious.
Dwarves demonstrate innovative thinking in many domains. Metallurgy, engineering, architecture. Yet there is one in which they could not be bothered. Naming. For this reason, the bridge that linked the Mahakam Pass with Mount Carbon was simply named Langbridge. Meve learned it was a thoroughly fitting name. Having stopped for a breath halfway across the road suspended over a deep chasm, the Queen could see neither end of the bridge, both concealed by thick clouds.
Amazing,
whispered the Queen.
I feel as though we traversed the very sky.
The Queen and her retinue were nearing Mount Carbon when Meve heard a cry. It was Xavier.
Hold! Hold!
Meve drew in her reins abruptly. Her mare neighed and reared, lifting the Queen above her formation of men. From that height, she saw the last pier of the bridge crumbling. The dwarves at the head of the procession were unable to stop in time and plummeted, screaming into the abyss.
What's the meaning of this, gods damn it?
Bruver roared.
Fetch the engineers! Now!
The Queen was striving to calm her spooked mount when she sensed something swish past her ear. Out of nowhere, a Scoia'tael band had appeared at the rear of the column. Before anyone could react, elven archers had felled the rear guard. The soldiers lay on the bridge's stone surface with arrows in their backs. Meve was trapped. In one direction lay the chasm, in the other, a fierce foe. She had no choice but to stand and fight.
The Lyrians watched in disbelief as Scoia'tael warriors slit the throats of Mahakam guards. How could this be? Non-humans against non-humans? To what end? Could it be the elder races do not uniformly support the squirrel's cause? No doubt these questions and more plagued the men's thoughts. Yet this was not the time to entertain them. This was a time to fight. Oh, alright. Bruver. Cool. Ooh.
At last, Renna! You are mine!
We trapped you, Grace, but we can try and fight our way through.
Watch your heads!
Got business for me?
I recognize the colours. They belong to Eldane. Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Makes sense they'd want revenge on me. Alright.
As ordered.
Army's a waste of time for one like me. Left, right, left, right.
Should've listened to me, old lady.
Special price. Just for you, love.
Greetings. What is it?
Give me a target.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman.
Oh man, these poor elves, they just don't stand a chance against me.
Nay, Duan ve camest.
Rude. Oh well, that's alright.
Think you ballbags can do whatever the devils you please? This is Mahakam!
Ooh. Damn. Alright.
May your sword and arm be one.
Water is the poison.
To humans!
You know, I gotta say, even though this is just a video game, I'm glad it's very realistic, in the sense that in a real card game, you get to sit there and wait to see what the other person thinks about, you know, and I feel like that was what was really missing from Gwent.
Catch!
Oh wait, I think this guy will just, yeah, he'll just automatically kill anybody. Huh. I've already won. I don't even need to keep playing. I might just pass my turn.
shall tread on us!
Well, all right. I was afraid that might have made me lose, but no, we're all good.
I'm a won't say.
All right.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Still haven't actually played the card yet. Oh. I take one card and place it face down on the field and end my turn. Who to grab? I'll grab you.
Blood and neck ends. Semillion Vart.
I decimated them.
No! Let her in! She must die!
Oh,